Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This reading is for the sign of Aries for the month covering May 2020. Please do keep in mind that this is a general reading and all messages may not pertain to you and or your personal life. And also this reading is for entertainment purposes only. Also, if you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me at area code 702-665-2984. So with all of that being said, let's get started. So Aries, starting with your angel card, you do have the Four of Thought. Now, I'm going to give you the message on the card, and then I am going to also tell you any additional messages that I have for you. So this card says, spend time in nature, listening for guidance from your angels and your own inner voice, because overanalyzing the situation won't provide the answers you're seeking. Consider taking a vacation or a small break to help you rejuvenate and become clear on what your next move should be. Meditation can be helpful. All right, so I also feel like for you, Aries, your angels want you to get organized in all areas of your life and to understand the importance of organization. Being organized will lead to many accomplishments and success. When you have everything in order, positive energies will start to come in, as well as good things are going to find a place in your new organized life. The next card that you have is Partner Up, and it says it's better to ask for help than trying to do it all alone. Sure, you could try it on your own, but you don't need to. Let someone else contribute to your goals and save you some time. The next card that you have is the Judgment card, and it says Karma and Review. So Aries, this is a very karmic time for you. I also feel like for those of you who get any kind of government assistance, you are coming up for a review. For some of you, you could be putting a judgment on someone, or someone could be putting a judgment against you, for better or worse, either way. This is a very karmic time for you. So whatever you dish out, you will get back in return. The next card that you have is the Spirit of the Elephant, and it says community, social, and companionship. So I definitely feel that for many of you, you are coming out of a period of isolation and you are beginning to socialize more. I also feel like there could be someone coming into your life. This could be a potential lover, a new friend, but it is someone that you would share a deep companionship with. I also feel like you could be giving back to your community in some way. The next card represents the sexual energy that you're in, or how your partner or potential partner sees you in regards to sex, or vice versa, how you are seeing a partner or potential partner in regards to sex. And you do have the cyber sex card, and this says virtual sex encounters, watching porn during sex, and or recording sexual encounters. That's some freaky shit. All right, so moving on, the next card that you have is the Parrot card, and it says someone will gossip about all of your secrets. The next card that you have is the Well card, and it says great worry over nothing. So what I'm getting here with these two cards is that yes, someone may gossip about all of your secrets, but you know, I feel like even though, you know, you can't trust someone with your secrets, I feel like there's not really going to be any consequences from your secrets being exposed. All right. So moving on. to the second half of your oracle portion of your reading, you do have the Eight of Clubs, the Six of Diamonds, and the King of Spades. All right, and I feel like for some of you, you could be receiving news and or an offer from an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person, and or this could be an attorney. Some of you could also be attending law school and or seeking advice from a lawyer as well. There could also be a known and or unknown pregnancy. Now, this particular pregnancy involves either you being pregnant and or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person being pregnant. All right. I also feel like there could be talks of child support. Some of you could be hiring an accountant and or you could be taking classes to become an accountant. Some of you are also receiving sponsorship during this time. You could be coercing an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person and or vice versa. All right, this person could be coercing you. Some of you could also be receiving an offer associated with writing a book. The next two cards that you have here is the Jack of Diamond and the Crown card. And I feel like whoever this earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person in your life is, they are a very hard worker. They are a very loyal person in nature here. I do feel like there is going to be a level of success or achievement between you and an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person during this time. However, I also feel like you are going to reach your own level of success in your own personal life as well. I do feel like for you, Arians, personally, there is going to be success with upcoming projects and exams. There could also be a transition in your mental and physical well-being. I do feel like volunteering or helping your community will be really good for you right now. Creating a sense of community and family can change how people perceive you during this time. If you give, then you will get back in return. Remember, this is a very karmic period for you. All right, so the next two cards that you have is the Nine of Diamond and the Eight of Spades, which just talks about materialism. I also feel like it's important for you to find balance between work and your spiritual life. The next two cards that you have is the Eight of Heart and the Ten of Heart. And I feel like you Arians are very powerful during this period. You have great wisdom, spiritual awareness that can rise to great heights when it comes to sharing your love and healing power with other people. However, if you abuse this power, karma will prevail immediately. You could also be leaving behind a union or group venture at this time in exchange for something better that will bring you much more happiness. The next card that you have is the Fighting Fish card, which is all about inner conflict. So I do feel like some of you are experiencing inner conflict whenever it comes to who or what you should invest your time, energy, and resources into, because you will have many options and many opportunities available to you. The next card that you have is the Wheel card, which does talk about change and or a turn of events. So I do feel like for some of you, there is going to be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Piscean person, and or an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini person that's going to be coming into your life during this time. I do feel like at least one of these people here are from your past, and the other could potentially be a new person. All right. I feel like, you may have to make a choice between these two people. All right. They could be coming in as potential lovers. However, for others of you, these two different people could be coming in and offering you two different opportunities. All right. And you are going to have to pick and choose your path. All right. The next card that you have is the Skull card, which is about letting go. It's about transformation, endings. But I feel like for you specifically, this card indicates that there's a need to let your guard down. All right. Let go of your defense mechanism here. For those of you that are single, you could miss out on opportunities if your love potentials feel that you are not approachable. So let go of your defense mechanism. Let your guard down so that you allow new love potentials to come into your life. For those of you that are currently coupled, there's still a need to let your guard down, let go of your defense mechanism so that you can experience a new beginning between you and your current partner. All right, so moving on to your charms. The first charm that you have is the dress shoe or the heel. And the dress shoe or the heel does symbolize a journey to a better situation. The next charm that you have is the Venus sign, which does determine a person's love nature as well as how he or she attracts a partner. In a woman's chart in particular, Venus determines her view of feminine energy as well as how she expresses her feminine qualities. Venus also represents love, sensuality, romance, beauty, affection, and social appeal. The next charm that you have is the French horn. And the French horn does symbolize nobility, accomplishment, loneliness, and solitude. And the last charm that you have is the weeping flower. And the weeping flower does symbolize grief and sorrow. All right, so moving on to the tarot portion of your reading. The first card is going to represent how you feel about yourself. And you do have the Devil card. So the Devil card does represent a Capricorn person. So it could be that a Capricorn person is significant in your life during this time. But as far as how you feel about yourself, I do feel like a temptation is testing you in regards to certain relationships, pastime, or other form of pleasure, and it's very hard to resist. You do know that you do best staying away from this person, but it's not easy. Remember, looks can be deceiving. You may also have a very low self-esteem at this time and feel that there's not much hope for the future. You could be focused and determined to get what it is that you want, regardless of any consequences. The next card that you have is going to represent what it is that you want in your life right now, and you do have the Temperance card, and the Temperance card does represent a Sagittarian person. But as far as what it is that you want in your life right now, you want peace, you want harmony, and a sense of control. All right, you want energy to begin flowing smoothly again in all aspects of your life. The next card that you have is going to represent your fears, and you do have the Death card. So a Scorpio person could be significant for you during this time. But as far as your fears, you could be afraid of experiencing turbulent or catastrophic change, and or ending to a situation that you'd probably much rather hold on to. The next card that you have is going to represent what is going for you, and you do have the Tower card. So the Tower card does represent an Aries person, so this could be your energy, and or it could be that another Aries person is significant in your life. I do feel like as far as what is going for you is that there will be powerful and personal revelations, but also lies and deceit will come to light and truth will prevail. The next card that you have is going to represent what is going against you, and you do have the Lovers card. So the Lovers card does represent a Gemini person, so a Gemini person could be significant during this time. Okay, but as far as what is going against you, I feel like you could be suffering in silence when it comes to unhappy relationship, business partnership, and or a union of some kind. For some of you, this could be a contract, and or you could just be feeling very lonely. All right, I do feel like a difficult decision is going to have to be made, and it may mean sacrifice. All right, so the next card that you have is going to represent the likely outcome by the end of May 2020, and you do have the Hanged Man card. So the Hanged Man card does represent a Piscean person. So again, a Piscean person could be significant in your life during this time. But as far as the likely outcome, I do feel that you are going to know what decision to make about who or what must be given up during this time. All right, it may be a difficult choice, and self-sacrifice is never easy, but if you look for the truth and integrity and don't be too materialistic or hang on to things or people for all the wrong reasons, everything will turn out in your favor. All right, so last but not least, for those of you who like to do a journal work, I do have some questions for you. So the first question is going to be, does your life reflect the spirit of your faith? If so, how? If not, what is it that you need to change? Second question, what is it that you are hanging on to in your life that you need to let go of in order to serve your greatest good? When you answer this question, it is important to pay attention to what has become stagnant in your life. Question 3. What values or attributes do you have that you feel draws in a potential love partner? Question 4. How do you give thanks for all that you've gained? And last and final question. What are you earning by your endeavors? Material-wise, wealth-wise, and security-wise, but also status-wise. All right, Aries, that's all that I have for y'all. Do hope that you enjoyed this reading, and bye for now.